that India is a great success story as far as IT and ITES is concerned. For this success, there is only one person is responsible for our beloved leader, late Rajiv Gandhi ji. Today, all of us are reaping the benefits of fruit for which seeds were sown by late Rajiv Gandhi ji in 1980s. It is the responsibility of each one of us to educate the younger generation about the vision of our great leader, late Rajiv Gandhi ji. Information technology industry has been the major in employment generation sector in the last 10 years. Today there are 22 lakh persons employed directly and 80 lakh persons are employed indirectly in this sector. It is projected that by 2020, 1.2 crore persons will be directly employed in the IT sector and around 5 crore persons will be employed indirectly. The total IT export from our country last year was 2.5 lakh crore compared to 50,000 crores in year 2001 and 2. It is projected that by 2020, the total IT export from our country will be 20 lakh crore. Information technology is one of the major drivers of an economy as it accounts for 5% GDP in our country. Our companies are forced to reckon within the world 55% of offshore IT work in the world is done by Indian companies. For a period of time, the quality of IT work is improved, which has resulted into more and more IT and IT-enabled services export. In year 2002, 50% of total IT and IT products was exported. However, in the last year, 78% of total IT and IT products were exported. Out of the total IT and IT products related to exports, 40% is related to banking, finance and insurance sector, 20% is related to telecom sector, 70% is related to manufacturing sector. Out of the total export, 60% of export is to USA and 35% export is to European countries. Therefore, it is important for us to have a good relationship with these countries. Last year, when our economic growth of our country was slowed down to 6.9% compared to 8.5% of year before last, the IT sector showed the growth of 15%. This shows the importance of the sector for our country. For promoting IT export, government has established 51 software technology parks. The government is proposing to set up 10 more software technology parks. I am also planning to set up one software technology park at my own district, Srikakulam. For promoting the investment in electronic hardware sector, my government has announced the National Electronic Policy. Our aim is that by year 2020, the turnover of electronic industries in India should be 20 lakh crore and around 3 crore people should be employed in this sector. We want to set up 200 electronic manufacturing clusters in next 8 years. For setting up of each cluster, my department will be giving subsidy of 50% of the project cost. We are planning to set up 4 clusters with the collaboration with Andhra Pradesh Industry Infrastructure Corporation in our state, 2 in Rangareddy district, 1 in Visakhapatnam and 1 in Srikakulam district. But I want large number of electronic clusters to come in private sector. If any entrepreneur or private company wants to set up an electronic cluster in Andhra Pradesh, I assure this gathering that I will give more than 100% of my assistance to ensure that the subsidy is released from my department at early age.